Hi guys, I'm here with Millie, who's already one of our most popular animals on our farm despite being the youngest, and it's a really exciting day. So Millie is actually going to be introduced to Helen, our alpaca. So Helen hasn't been living with any other animals because we've had to keep her environment quite sterile to make sure she's not coming in contact with any viruses or bacteria because of her quite weak immune system, but she's got really big and strong and she's at the point where she's ready to meet another animal, and we think Millie is going to be a perfect playmate. So Helen looks like she's very interested in what's going on. So this is probably one of the first times she's seen another animal close up. So I'm going to introduce them. I'm going to let them sniff each other first. Hi, be nice. That's good. That's all right. That's all right. Well done. I think Helen's really interested in Millie at the moment. So for Millie, Helen is quite a lot bigger than her, so she could be seen as a bit intimidated, but Millie is definitely the boss of us, so I'm sure she might be the boss of Helen. Hey Helen, who's this? So Helen's pretty excited, so I'm going to introduce Millie on the ground to her and we'll just see what's going to happen. So they've both seem really good. Good girls. So already Helen's wanting to play with her. And Millie just wants to see if there's any food around. So I think Millie's having to see what kind of food Helen's eating. Wants to make sure she can eat it as well. She's a little bit unsure, so she keeps coming back to me just because she knows she's familiar with me and she knows I'm a safe person to be around. But she's exploring all this pen and Helen certainly wants to play. I'm sure Millie's going to get the hang of that eventually as well. She wants to play, but she's just a little bit unsure how she'll play with an animal this a little bit bigger than her. It's okay, are you going to go down? We have actually had one of our pygmy goats, actually not too dissimilar from Millie in her colours, live with our llamas. Now she wasn't bottle fed or anything, but Philippa, our pygmy goat, decided from a very young age the llamas were really good playmates, and ever since then she's always wanted to live with the llamas and not live with the goats. We've put her in with the goats before, but she always wanted to live with the llamas. So we're hoping to replicate that success with these two. So the first instance with Philippa was kind of an accident. She decided to make herself a llama, whereas with Millie we really wanted to bond with Helen, and hopefully these two will become the best of pals. So we're going to leave these two a minute or two together just to see what they're going to be like on their own, just because Millie certainly seems more interested in us, potentially because she might be after a bottle. But we want to leave with Helen just to make sure there's going to be no problems between them in the future. So we're not going to leave them too long, but we're just quite curious to see how this new relationship develops. So we've left them alone for a few minutes now, and we've been spying on them through that time just to make sure everything was going well. So Helen, I think we can safe to say, is really taken with Millie. She wants to play with her, she wants to love her, she wants to cuddle with her. Whereas Millie, she's doing really well, but I think she's a bit unsure just because Helen is such bigger than her that she doesn't quite know how to play with her properly, because she'll be used to something her size to play with. I'm really happy with how Millie has got along with Helen. So she's really polite. She wasn't too naughty because I was a little bit worried that she'd be jumping all over Helen like she does with myself and all the other people that feed her. But she's been really good, and I'm sure she'll see Helen as a big playmate in the future. I really hope you've enjoyed Helen and Millie meeting each other for the very first time and seen a little bit of what goes on to get two animals to really bond, to make a firm friendship. So if you've enjoyed seeing Millie and Helen, give us a like and a share, and we'll see you soon.